right. Hello, hello. Oh god, where am I? My stream broke already. Wait. You guys can hear me, right? Is the freaking Oh, okay, there I am. All right. Let's kick that music in too. Uh yeah. Dude, like I don't know how to get my audio set up working the way I wanted to. Oh, I guess like all of OBS just like broke since the last time I streamed. It's great. I'll just refresh everything. How are you all doing though? Hope you had a good week so far. As I'm just trying to refresh everything. Looks good now. I've just been doing a lot of busy work, like getting insurance and whatever, so I can get my asthma medication. Hold on, let me just. How about a Sakura? Yeah. She's on the thumbnail now. Thanks, Matosi, for the subscription. 5 months. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Phew. Yeah. So if you weren't here last time, I have a playlist now, and I could also like switch between playlists. So I'm gonna like have my own like Ricci soundtrack. Yes. So we can stop listening to the Mahjong Soul music now until I get like copyright struck from like a billion different angles. Putting myself up to a lot of stuff here. But it's pretty cool. Let me know how good the audio is. I'm still like kind of in the process of finding the right balance. I think it was like maybe like slightly too loud before, but maybe it might be slightly too quiet now. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah. So let me know how good this sounds for you guys. Let's get going. I haven't had some good games lately. Also been a while since I played in Mahjong Soul. Just maintenance yesterday, couldn't get some games in. Although I played one game on Tenho and like I had a pretty terrible experience. Just just one of those games. Yeah, don't worry about it. I need to go outside more, like take care of myself again. In between, like also like doing all this stuff. I'm thinking of like also like moving out maybe. I don't know. Getting a job. Like this is a whole kind of like transitional period, I guess. Have to sit through. So lots of exciting stuff. Nothing I can't handle. Saint 3, is that this guy? The numbers dude? Yeah. Pretty healthy Saint 3, might have like just gotten there. Ooh, okay, so that pawn probably means we're gonna fold this hand since oh, actually that's not so bad. Let's cut the green right away so that we don't have to deal with like dealing into like a toy, like a mean toy or something. And then not really about the Chankan. When I do just need another block, I would rather just win. I'll keep this west, but probably we're gonna build around this 5 or maybe around this 4. I'm okay still with pushing. Okay, there it is. Gotta watch out for anything sus now. Anytime anything happens, I have a west to throw out. Or green. I'll keep the green. I'm feeling alright, We want to like do some more stuff. I think I had to calm myself down for a bit though. I don't know, just like mental turmoil. Yeah, I've been going through nothing special. But yeah, I went to my comfort food, which is Death Note. Since it's been on my mind anyway because of the Death Note Among Us game. So I decided to check out the the series again, and also and especially like the part 2 part of Death Note, which I don't experience as much because it's not as good as the Circle Richie. It's not as good as the first part, but it definitely has its moments. I still enjoyed it. Is it a spoiler? Does it even talk about Death Note? Like, when did that anime come out? Was that like 2000? I think it was 2007. What year is it? Okay, it's like 18 years old. It's like, it's old enough to like get a license. So I'm sure it's fine. I'm still nervous to talk about it in any way. I don't know. I don't know the best way to go about this. Well, I'll just say I really like, I still really like the first part of Death Note. That still holds up. That's still great. And then I really like Mellow. I really like when they introduced Mellow. And I still don't really like Nier, even after like giving the part 2 like a reread. I still have like the kind of same problems I used to have. Where like it's kind of the part where like Nier kind of takes over and is just a much less interesting character without Mellow also around. So yeah. I definitely feel like the writing problems that story like ran into, despite like having such a, you know, a cool premise and stuff. And otherwise, you know, pretty well written. You just get into like, you know, get into a rhythm. The plot doesn't really work out as well as you would like. Like it's tough to like have characters, you know, be that smart or whatever. And then, you know, yeah, still have like tension and like them actually like outsmarting each other in reasonable ways, things like that. Yeah, Gintoki's back. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's fine. Anyway, speaking of Death Note, would Light and L be the kinds of people who could beat Akagi in a Mahjong game to the death? Well, assuming that Light doesn't literally just write his name in the in the Death Note, then I don't see why not. Or like, you know, I don't know like whether they would beat Akagi. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything about them that would imply that they can't play Mahjong. You know, if they really tried. This is gonna be an interesting one. If I get a 4... If I get another 4 or 7, then I'll probably just cut the whites. So I can go for a Pinfu instead. Ugh. I don't like that one. Still good, still good. Aww. I think the music is actually louder than the game. I'll turn up the game a little bit. This is also like G-Toy. I kind of also just don't want to get rid of the 5-on or 6-on either. If I can help it. So we'll do it this way. MGS did a collab with Death Note. Who would you pull? Who's in it? Misa? I mean, you have to put Light in L. Then maybe Misa, and then maybe like Mellow or Nier. Maybe. I mean, I'd pull for Mellow. Oh, that's a weird one. It's my only shot. I think I'll take it. Let's make this hand interesting. So this will probably just be hoping I get the flush, but it's also possible I could just get a regular hand, but with a East Yakuhai. So I'm still willing to keep this 4-5 for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm not really sure who else you would put in. In a Death Note collab. Guess there's that like one-off like Naomi character, Naomi Misora. Remember that one? Where, like the wife of the FBI agent that just dies? Yeah. Like she had like a pretty big impact, you know, despite like, you know, being in the series for like a little bit. You know, in a series with so few female characters that matter, and then the ones that do matter are just the ones that just like, you know, get manipulated and stuff. Like especially, you know, via male love interest is like, yeah. Look at her here. I guess I'll like keep the idea of Itsu alive. I think that's cool. Love if the Shinigami were playable. Okay, can that be kind of wild? I think that'd be like too much. I think that's like not really the spirit of Death Note, you know. You know, the spirit of Death Note is like the Shinigami like taking the like kind of like a backseat, you know, to everything. So I would actually be against that. You should put like, you know, Ryuk or like Rem themed like decorations and stuff, you know. It's like have like an apple on a stick, you know, for the Rishi stick or something. I don't know. Oh, hey, nice. We got Dora. Worked out. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Anyway, hello everyone else that's just joining us. Dr. Sex 69, Trevor, Yol Rojas, the Yuri. Yeah. Glad you can make it. Anyway, oh yeah, Dr. Sex, you were talking about the previous hand. I kept the one so because I was keeping the idea for a flush. That's the only reason. So even the one so could be like very helpful because if I get a 2 or 3, I can like chi to finish that shape. So yeah, that's what I went for. 3-pin was safe. I should have actually cut the 3-pin first. Oh well. Someone else was more unlucky than me. Nice chill game. It's a lot chiller now with the kind of soundtrack that I have. Okay. Dora. Yeah, it's looking good. Still we cut the 1 mon to keep the Yakuhai just in case I get an extra pair. Cut that one. But yeah, and I didn't run by the way. Like I did test the music that I have in my playlist a little bit. I like put them all in like an 8-hour freaking video that I put on a list on YouTube to check like if there were any copyright problems. And there were like a couple of copyright problems, of course. So I've removed most of the ones that gave me issues. Like there's like some like the Undertale tracks, you know, like the Undertale tracks are like generally the, you know, like Toby Fox and all of them are like okay with you using the music, but they're still going to like flag it, and then you have to like, you have to claim it and stuff. Well, I mean, you're gonna give me a 4 Dora hand right there. I'll pull just for better chance at Tenpai. 2 or 5, so hopefully you're not waiting on either of these. Okay. This is also a decent song. But yeah. I don't really want to like put myself in a position where even if I'm like likely to like it's likely to be okay, like after I like put out a claim there for YouTube, I don't want to have to do that like for every video. That would be annoying. So sorry for the Undertale fans out there. I took out all the Undertale songs. But a really big loss was the I had to take out the Xenoblade Chronicles like a You Will Remember Our Names. You Will Know Our Names. The first one. I think it's You Will Know Our Names, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's a really nice song. And yeah. I think that falls under the like it might be okay, but it might also just be too annoying. Man, I really like that song too. Oh well. Ooh. Okay. How do I want to play this? Let's do it this way. I think I like my hand for the most part. Well, keeping for like it's tough. All right, I'm okay with the extra 6 here. But I definitely want to keep this 5-8, 5 through 8 shape. This if I can pull them, then like that's an easy way to get a pair. This is also another easy way to get a pair. I think I should have also kind of prepped for like this 4-pin is me prepping for like a hand where the south is probably going to be my triplets, but there's also a world where my south is my pair, so like this one is like actually pretty likely to be just a pair now. If I just get a 6 or 9 so, 1 or 4 so, I'll be in Tenpai. Won't be too bad. Like Emilio. Turn off your Dora hacks. Well, how about a no? No. Okay, well, it's a very marginal upgrade. I mean, it's a huge upgrade, to be honest. I get another Dora and I get triples. I get a double south. Prevalent win and seed win, so okay, but it works out anyway. Yeah, this one is fine. We don't pull that one. Crazy how you tend to get this kind of luck in viewer battles. I have no idea what you're talking about. Man, let's do it. There's a chance that someone could have thrown the south and would have been like super crazy pog. It could have been amazing. Oh yeah, Richie music. Forgot. But I'm okay with. Well, I'd also like to win on like something else, you know. And also, my weight isn't like the best in terms of like straight up like amount of tiles accepting, so I think Ricci is fine. I'd be interested, like, you know, if there's like some Dama arguments out there, though. And this way, Tuso is also a Mongun. Sumo. That's a Ricci, Sumo, 3 Dora, double non with 1 Ura, That would be a Baimon. It's not. 3,000, 6,000. I believe. With one Honba, 3,100, 6,100. Or Gintoki. That's been great for him. Alright. We'll step back to the chill music now. This game is over. I've already won. I don't need I have nothing else to prove. It's a nice way of saying it. Anyway, also been thinking of you know what? I felt like it's been a while also since I've done like a stream that's like kind of like different and like, you know, trying to be something else. So I've been thinking of like maybe I can have like some idea I could try. It has been a while since I've done like different kind of content. I've been like cooking up some stuff. It's just well, it's like too complicated. Like this stuff I come up with is just like too complicated. It's not like, you know, I'll just like, you know, make up like a random like drinking game or something, you know. And it ends up being a little bit more involved with that because I just think too hard on these kinds of ideas. Ron. But yeah, I gotta do something different, you know. I believe in doing things different. I believe in like mixing things up every once in a while. You're getting out of your comfort zone, you know. You know, have some different kinds of experiences, learn stuff along the way. And I say this because I'm a hermit. I like don't go outside a lot. So I need to keep telling myself this to remind myself to like actually do the things that I'm, you know, that lead me into happiness. It's a, you know, it's quite the problem. But yeah. For real though. I am thinking about that. I'll cut this. Hello, Rika. What's up? So this hand, I think Itsu is okay. If I get the pawn, I'm okay with folding. But I might take it. Just like, I'm gonna have to like cut a bunch of tiles in between. There goes the Itsu. Maybe I can get a Chanta instead. Chanta Sanchoku if I get the 9. Just chill in bed. Nice. Whew. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of chilling on my bed, like with Umusme, you know, getting those runs in. And we're playing Umusme. Now you can do 5 guest runs for like the next week instead of 3. It's crazy. Like that's kind of bordering on a little bit too much though for me. That's like way too much gacha mobile gaming, bro. Like you gotta set like, you know, boundaries for yourself. Thank you, Nano Spirits. Thanks Nano for the 6-month subscription on Twitch. Appreciate it. Okay, now we can actually get this Chanta. Right. Just get rid of this. Hopefully the 8 doesn't deal in. I'll cheat a 7, I'll cheat a 3. I think I could just do anything now. Sandusky, what's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, also... this 4 mana is unlikely. Also, dude, like... what was it? If anyone's looking to, like, represent the Pwn Cats, by the way... Like, represent the community here. in the Saki tournament, the Saki 5-player team tournament. We're still looking for a 5th member to replace me. Because I don't actually want to play. I'm being like dragged along by the rest of my Discord against my will. So if anyone wants to take my spot as the team, like as the last player, the captain spot in the Saki Discord tournament, yeah, you can let Iota Turtle know. It's still like a month away. Don't have the level for that. I mean, you know, it's open to any level, but yeah, I mean, if you're like still a little bit nervous about your own skill and like, you know, being on a team, you know, feeling of responsibility, I get it. But you know, no one's gonna blame you. You know, if you're you know, it's just a good time, you know, with the team, you know, playing, cheering each other on and stuff. Now, I'd be worried if Nana played, because Nana doesn't play the game. Yeah. I'm surprised that, like, the Ricci City hate has, like, really come out, like, when we suggested that, like, yeah, you could play this Ricci City tournament. I didn't realize that so many people were, like, so against playing on Ricci City that they wouldn't even play it for like a one-time event. It makes sense to me if it's like, you know, if you have to like grind on it, or like, you know, like spend like any kind of investment on it, then sure. But you know, it's just Mahjong, right? You know, that's how I see it anyway. But maybe you see it differently. Oh, I hate City? I don't know. Hello, Archer Nerd, by the way. Archer Nerd and Aggro. Sadin, what's up? I mean, aesthetically, it's different. Like, the tiles are different. Specifically, they're a little wider. Which I think is... I don't know. Like, Mahjong Soul tiles might be, like, a little too skinny. But, like, you know, you look at it long enough, you get used to them. Let's not rock the boat here. And then also there's the you know, the you know, boobly rubly, you know, skinny skins out there in Ricci City. You know, which you know, fair enough if that's not to your taste, although nice hand. Although you can turn off family-friendly mode to, like, you know, like, just disable all the animated skins and stuff. Well, they're actually, all the Ricci City skins are animated, but all the, like exclusive, like, special skins, like bond skins and whatever. And if you're playing, like, short-term, like, if you're only playing for, like, a tournament, then I don't see what's wrong with that. You weren't going to play the game anyway, right? You weren't going to invest in the game. So, but you know, if you don't want to play, then you know, that's your choice. Also, not saying you have to play in Ricci City if you like are just that against the game. It's just not an opinion that I share, you know, for my personal taste. I mean, like, I do have something to say about, like, the interface of Ricci City. Like, just, like, getting into a game, like, clicking all the buttons and stuff can be annoying because there's, like, so many more, like, pop-ups and, like, you know, especially if you want, like, to, like, get, like, all the rewards and stuff. It's, like, so many buttons to click. It is pretty annoying. Okay, so if I deal into a Hanuman, I still win. No, wait. No, I don't. If I deal into a Hanuman or a Mangan, ooh. Sanchoku wasn't going to be worth it. If I deal into a Hanuman or Mangan, then I'd be in first. I would just be going into the West round. Yeah. Just wanted to make that clear. Did you get 3 pulls per week? Yeah. Yeah. If you're willing to like, do, like log on every day and like do all the different stuff, it is more free to play friendly if you're gonna play Richie City. It's also nice to just like, have your character like be able to like say all the Yaku and have like a unique wind animation, even though they're the default character. That is also nice. I also found that like if anyone else has this problem, like when you load into the game, like on like PC, it's I always like lag out for a bit. This is weird. I always like, yeah, it always like takes a while for me to like log into a game, like for the first time. Just like the assets, I guess, like it takes a lot to load. It's to the point where like I have to like skip my first turn sometimes, or like like take my turn with like almost no time left in that first hand, and then it plays fine, and then I'm like, okay, but I don't know, maybe it's just like poor optimization or something. I don't know. I'm gonna actually keep Fedora for a little bit. Maybe it could actually help me. Might still need a pair anyway. So yeah, maybe I can get some here. Yeah. Apologies for the cough still. I can't like be as like excitable because of this cough, which is pretty annoying. Like, if anything hype happens, you'll just have to, you'll just have to take my word for it. Be like, yeah, that was very exciting. Wow, so hype. And you'll have to take that as, at complete face value. Because, like, I don't have the lungs to, like, to scream or something. All right, let's do it like this. Maybe not the right way, actually. Yeah, I probably should have kept the 3. Use the 3/6 mon weight. And then maybe like throw out the 3-so or something. Okay, well that works. Oh, I didn't realize this song was in my playlist. This is a Fire Emblem song. Three-pin looks so bad. Yeah, I'll let him have it. I don't like 3-pin at all. 3-pin is like in between the 2 and the 7. And also there's also nothing in between represented on the table. That's the... What do you call it again? Ooh. Okay, wasn't 3-pin. Still, it's only a 2-han hand that I was representing. I had enough safe tiles and Suji tiles to like get away from that. I felt. What to do here? Probably just a normal hand. I mean, it'd be really cool to get some kind of flush, but I'd have to like get rid of my best shape here, so probably just make use of that. Oh god. Make it stop. Alright, I guess I'll throw out this green. Hopefully no one's... Oh. Okay. Luckily, it wasn't anything. 40 fu, though. 40 fu, a lot of triplets. A lot of triplets in that hand. A lot of good triplets. Quality triplets. Keep the double east. Double east is really strong. If you're the east seat and the east round, you should keep the east tile for a little bit longer. I would rate it as like as strong as a 2 or 8, maybe stronger in a lot of cases. And sometimes maybe even better than a 3 or 7. But you know, at that point it's fine to throw the east if you're okay with that. If you're okay with like getting rid of a whole 2 Han. Okay, this is actually pretty weird. I think actually the better play might have just been to cut the 3 or cut the 7 rather. Cut the 7. I was just gonna cut it anyway. It's Tanya. Maybe I could have still kept the 1. I think the 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 isn't that bad. I think it's actually, yeah, not too bad at all. Covers like you know, all the other tiles in the suit. Like even if there's a red 5 here, even if I get the 2, if I get the 2 mon, do it like this. Even if I get the 2 mon, then like I could still get a 6 mon and then make a 5, 6, 7, get rid of the 8. I could still connect with the door that way. Or get a 4, like, you know, afterward and slide the sequence over. Any one of those is great. What is going on here? Well, I still want Tanya. FX. But yeah, Tanya or Tanya Toy Toy? Suanko? I mean, sure. We don't believe in Yakuman anymore. I've given up all hope of getting a Yakuman. There's no way, man. It's done. Okay. Also, so there's that. And watch me dealing with this 5-mon. I should have Sakigiri'd. Should have discarded earlier. So gonna go for it. Barely any information anyway. There we go. No Toy Toy, just Tanya with 2 Dora. Just an ordinary hand. Ugh. This 3-mon's gonna deal in? No? Okay, lucky. Lucky me. 5-mon safer than 7-mon, it's fine. I mean, that's incidental though. It, you know, this could have been any tile, so I'm like accounting for like the full range of possibilities. I didn't want to say that like, oh yeah, because the 2-mon came out, the 5-mon is like slightly safer, which might not even be accurate to say. This guy's pretty scary also with his Mongon. Alright, well, you know, let's all party. 1 pin. Had to be someone. Someone that wasn't me. Nice door 3. I had pretty close to that. I had door 2, but, you know, in the dealer seat. Counts for something. Okay, 7, 8, 9, Sanshoku. Or 6, 7, 8, Sanshoku. Oh. Okay, going full like Shanta outside hand would be like, I think a little bit much. So let's not do that. I think I could still use that 4 pin. Get rid of that. 8 mon. When do I want to cut the 8 mon? Possibility of Sanshoku is better than possibility of Itsu in this case. Since the Sanshoku is just gonna put me on such terrible weights. Let's do this. I don't know if that's right. 2 9-mon are out though, so don't expect it to be like very strong. No matter what my weight is gonna be around there. Let's just do it like this. Okay. Managed to get ourselves out there just fine. Pretty chill games. Talk about Goons. Speaking of Gooner City. Yeah. Hey, let's not forget that Mahjong Soul has, like, you know, a lot of Gooner bait stuff, too. You see the new costume? Like, the new skins they released? Like, just, like, what, today? Yesterday? Yeah, for all of you, like, foot lovers out there, like... Yeah, you're eating. You're eating if you play Mahjong Soul. Yeah. That's the kind of demographic that we need over here. Well, I'm not judging. That's your thing. Go for it, man. Feed people. Dragon Stars don't matter. Why am I thinking about this? I saw like some guy, I don't even remember. I don't remember who it was, just some guy on like Blue Sky like saying, like talking about Richu City versus Mahjong Soul, that like, you know, Richu City has a lot of feet, but it's like it's drawn by people that like don't actually care and are just doing it on the clock. But Richu City, but like Mahjong Soul like feet are like drawn with like absolute, you know, love and passion and attention to detail. You know, game recognizes game. Like, I don't know the validity of this at all. I'm just like, I'm not an expert in the foot fetish, so it's just secondhand. But I thought it was music anyway. See, Kaguya-hime's new outfit is cool, but foot, yeah. I'm not into it either. I think it's weird. Yeah. Feet are stinky. But you don't, but it's also like, you know, I get it. Like, you don't see the foot very often, you know? In today's society, right? Because most people are wearing shoes. So, you know, it's like a kind of, yeah, kind of more, I don't know what to call it. Intimate, I guess. Part of the body, you know? You know what I mean? Am I just talking out my ass here? Like the things that you don't usually see. Oh god. Can like get that kind of reputation in someone's mind. Sure. Alright, enough of that. We need to talk about the game. We need to talk about what really matters, like Mahjong. Yeah. And I need to talk about like getting up earlier in the morning so I could actually like play more Mahjong and like go to a Mahjong meetup. Need to invite more friends to play Mahjong. Had a night out with a friend and his girlfriend playing Mahjong, teaching them Mahjong. You know, around the same time I also had my tutorial video, which you could watch right now and or share it to a friend. Bam, link into the chat. Yeah, so around the time that came out. But like I'm like really terrible at like, you know, setting up like recurring stuff. I think Sanshoku's good enough. We'll cut the 8-mon first, then the 9-mon, just in case I get the 9-mon. Maybe we can hello. Let's see. Don't think I need a 3 either. 9-mon's actually safe against dealers, so maybe we can keep it. Rox gets second for doing absolutely nothing. Indeed. Indeed. Waiting for a safe tile. Something that's safer than this 9-mon. Which now has, like, limited utility for me. Because at least, like, it looks like a little bit safer. It's not going to deal into a Shanpon. To a triplet weight. Still deal into 7-8 waiting on 6 and 9. Now we got Sanchoku chance with the 6 so we'll take it. Saw someone ask like you know, in the Discord, like, you know, why Sanchoku so like people obsess over Sanchoku so much when they play Mahjong. And that's because this hand is trash. This hand is just Pinfu. It sucks. But if I get one tile here, I get a, you know, I can get a +2 Han for at least 4 Han. Like, you know, almost Wangan guaranteed. Which is just really, really strong. With a hand that's like normal and unassuming as this. Fortunately, we didn't get it though. But you could have said, you know, like, you know, on average, right, that, like, just having Sanshoku as a potential there raised this, the value of this hand by 1 Han. You know, because, like, half of it, right, more or less half of it is not the Sanshoku, and the other half is. So half the time you're getting +0 Han, the other half you're getting +2 Han. Average it out, right? Quick maths. Sorry, I forgot about the Riichi music again. Gotta get in the habit. It's a new thing, you know. Okay, I think I'm going to, like, keep the Dora, because, like, this could actually be a nice, like, cheat toy / toy toy kind of hand. 7 pairs or all triples. Either or. Looks good. Itsu also. Itsu is like not very good. So that's why you also Riichi, since Pifu hands have the highest odds of hitting Ura. Indeed, indeed. So this is now, I thought this could maybe be like Kokushi or something, but now it's looking more like it's just a flush. Cutting the east, huh? Well, it's also twice cut. It's not a very useful tile. I'll cut the Dora now, and then figure out which tile to cut later. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the 5 pin. And like go for like a stronger 5 blocks. But at some point I wanna At some point I wanna get rid of this extra 5 because I don't really need it. Either that or the extra 4, depending on like what I'm able to get. I'll call the next tile. So 5 so 8 mon, 1 pin. I'm assuming you have a lot of Pinsu over there, Kami-cha, the left person. I'm assuming he has a lot of Pinsu. So let's grab this while we have the chance and wait on the green. It's also possible you could be waiting on the green, but I'm okay with that. It would kind of suck, but go for it. Okay. If this is just Tanya, it's not really scary. One of the red 5s is already represented over here. And like, you know, if there's a red 5 pin, also Gintoki's likely to have it on the left. That might deal in. Okay. Whew. Oh, what was that? Khan? Oh, that's crazy. Probably, yeah, okay. So 5 pin is gone now. Okay, but they have 3 Dora. Shit, I just realized. They have to be in Tenpai. They have 3 Dora. At this point, maybe no one... Oh, God. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. The Furiten on the Otozuke. What do I think of the 8 on? Okay, I actually think the 8 mon's probably okay now that I look at it. It's, I was like a little bit worried at first, but yeah. Like it's Suji. It's Suji, and I drew a 3rd one, so. Oh, fuck. It's fine. It's not gonna deal in. Okay, so if I get this win, this would be the funniest thing ever. Oh, God. We ball? Alright, I deserve that. I deserve that, yeah. This is a toy, yeah. My bad. Yeah. Shouldn't have done shit like that. Cause now I'm gonna be in contention for last. Oof. All too close to the sun. Yeah. Oh well. We'll not make that mistake next time. I didn't think of like the danger for like if they have a toy, like how much I would be losing. It's like such a weird situation. All right. Yeah, from the beginning, like, what was the point of them calling that hand in the first place if it wasn't toy? It got 3 Dora, but it got 3 Dora, like, you know, like, after a con. So it does make sense if you, like, if having toy was his initial reason for, like, calling that hand. Before he ended up getting, the 3 Dora, which just turned his toy into an Hanuman. Okay, next time. For now, we gotta get ourselves out of this. I gotta figure out something. None of these shapes are good. Really, none of these shapes are good. I could just get rid of the Dora. Actually, this shape isn't so bad. We can keep the Dora. Hey, Mag. Don't like defending against Toy because it feels a lot harder than defending against regular Pinfu hand due to no Suji. Yeah. I mean, so one advantage that like you can have like versus the toy hand is that any tile that's like mostly like cut is something that you can like reliably say is probably not going to be their weight, you know? Like, if there's, like, 2 4-mon, like, you know, like, out there, they're probably not waiting on a 4-mon, you know? You can't say the same thing about a Pinfu hand. If there's 2 4-mon out, absolutely they could be waiting on the 4-mon, especially if the other side of that weight is really strong. Like, if there's all the 4... If all the 1-mon are in the wall, then it doesn't really matter. The 4-mon is not. You know, assuming they're waiting on 1-4, you know, and vice versa for, like, 4-7. So it's just, like, a different kind of, like, defense you have to, like, pull off. But yeah, alright, we can, like, bail ourselves out this mistake that we made. That I made. Sorry, I don't want to, like, blame my mistakes on you guys. You guys had absolutely nothing. You guys had absolutely nothing to do with my decision-making there. My poor decision-making. So also, Gintoki over here is, like, decently likely to have a hand. Oh, Sumo. Nice. 3rd place. I was about to say, Gintoki was also in a position to end the game for me too, but... worked out. Alright, we'll just pretend that game never happened. How about that? Yeah. It's like, I would have gotten 2nd, but then, like, my computer blacked out. You know, the server went down. And, yeah, we didn't get our points for some reason. Oh, well, it's fine. We didn't lose anything either. Alright, let's get back in this. Good play Mahjong again. Yeah. Is anyone on the team, by the way, on the Saki Discord team? Like, actually watching right now? You guys actually training? You guys, like, preparing this stuff? It's in, like, 2 months? Once it, like, actually gets a little bit closer, we'll be seeing, like Iota and Theoden and all them just, like, in the Discord, like, constantly playing stuff. Yeah, sure. Or just basically neutral and ranked, more or less. Yep. I mean, it's literally +0 Uma. Meaning, you don't add or subtract anything from your score. So what? I had like -11. I was minus 11,000 from the starting point, from 30,000. So yeah, it would end up being just -11. As opposed to like having the Uma being like -10 or something on top of that. So you'd lose -20 in that case if you got 3rd. Which is more like, you know, how like actual tournaments are being played. I think it's also funny seeing people argue about like what constitutes as like real Mahjong skill. Also, I think that's like kind of like a, you know, kind of, you know, funny, because like the way online ranked system works, it was like apparently, I read this somewhere. Apparently it was because it was just to be a detriment against people like going AFK. Where like, okay, you punish the guy like in 4th like so hard that like you just like you should never like throw the game, you know. We're gonna do this one because the 9-pin is dead anyway, and we probably need another set anyway. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's affecting your decision making to stop playing while you aren't tilting. Yeah. So stopping like people who quit, and then also stopping people who would just like throw a tantrum if they start losing. Then like, okay, like the consequence of that is like you have 3rd place be like something you would actually kind of want to get. So yeah, you do have more placements just in general that you could play for. Yeah, and it's like cool to see like people actually, you know, value that. Given that like I'm speaking like as if like I knew anything else before that, but I acknowledge that like that I'm still like a relatively new Rishi Mahjong player, you know, so I don't know what it was like before like these online ranking systems. But I do play in stuff that that doesn't use these systems. Cut this 8. I think I could still maybe like push or something. I don't know. Like I do play in tournaments, you know. In tournaments, like could not give less of a shit, you know, whether you got third or fourth. Like it's pretty much you fucking lost. Like consider yourself out of the tournament, bozo. You know. But like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, well, that's like a lame version of Mahjong, some people would argue. Like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, you know, if Mahjong like reward you for any kind of placing you got? Like if there was like a real reason to, like, you know, get third, you should go for third. And like that's fair enough. Like if you get too far away from first, like at some point it just becomes like pointless to play, and because you're not like in it to win it anymore. But also, you know, because fourth place is so punishing, you're going to make decisions that are like going to be more towards defense and less towards I need to get first place, you know. So like you're going to be worse at getting the most possible points in a game, and also getting like you're going to be worse at getting first a lot if you train yourself on, like, you know, fourth place avoidance kind of rank systems. So, you know, it's just like different kinds of way of playing, and I think they like reward different skills. I remember also reading that like apparently there were like a bunch of like there's like an event where like M League pros versus like Tenho like online top ranked players, and like they're pretty good. They're all pretty good at the game. They're all pretty good at Mahjong, but depending on the rule set, one group will do better. You know, if they were on Tenho rules, the Tenho players did better. But if they were on M League rules, the M League players did better. You know, because they're like just two different ways of playing. But yeah, but it's at least interesting to, you know, to see that like not, you know, the professionals didn't necessarily do better in every rule set. You know, like they're trained on specifically the M League rule set mostly. Aren't some M Leaguers also on Tenho grinding? Yeah, for sure. Like there's Asapin, I think. Like that guy's really strong. You want to like check him out? I think he has a YouTube channel. He's a Japanese YouTuber though. Asapin. Yeah, professional that also does like Tenho laddering and stuff. That's the guy I'm thinking of, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, just like catch up on the chat real quick. Okay, Verdi Victorian, you did ask earlier, like, what do you do when you're on a losing streak and tilting out of your mind? That you could stop playing, you know. Right, just take a break, just do something else. I don't like I think there are so like there's a lot of reasons why you could be losing. It could be that you're just being extremely unlucky. But if you can like recognize that like I'm making all the right decisions and being extremely unlucky, and you're pretty confident in that assessment of you, then I think it's okay to just keep playing, right? You could just keep playing and like just keep remembering that, like, you know, a decision, a loss you get like might not be because of because of you. It's for stuff outside of you. And so you don't worry about it, you know? It's a mentality shift that you can't always have. You know, sometimes it's hard to have that mentality, so yeah. Can't say it'll always work. But if you're tilted or whatever because like because of your own decisions, because like you make some bad decision that's leading you to like lose, kind of like that. Haha, haha. No, that was that was kind of crazy. Then you should probably just take a break. Yep. You should probably just take a break and then maybe like come at it from a different angle. Maybe like read some stuff. You know, you can watch other people play. You can ask them questions just in general. Like look for different kind of things you could do. Doesn't have to even necessarily be in Mahjong, but like, you know, you could like, you should move to like some distant sort of like thing. So you could like move slightly further away and like look at other people's like gameplay. You could move slightly further than that and like read like, I don't know, like Mahjong manga. You should check out Akagi again, or what's the other one? Tetsunaki no Kurinji. That one's pretty good. Or like you know, or read like, you know, strategy books. Yeah. And, you know, that could, like, if you find, like, some inspiration in that, like, you could just, like, easily get the motivation to play again and, like, try out different things. And, you know, remotivate you to keep playing. But you could also, you know, just go even further than that and, like, play a different game, like chess or poker or, like, some video game. League of Legends. You probably shouldn't do that one. Or, you know, even further than that, like, you know, get a new hobby, like go exercising, you know, like go bike riding, mountain climbing, I don't know. Like, go to Japan. Yeah. So, there's lots of things you could do. If you really open your mind to it. And like, you know, it's good to like come at things with a fresh perspective. You know, that's what I think. Okay. Well, back to the game though. I think this is going to be a pretty hard fold. I don't see this hand working out. And there is a chance that I could like deal into a Yakuman if I'm not careful. He could already have the reds. In fact, maybe like me cutting the white, it even is like a little bit premature. Just a little bit. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna cut the threes like this. Just sit under some waterfall in Japan and become a Mahjong Soul. Yeah. That's definitely how that works, yeah. For sure. I mean, why else would they do that in anime, you know? Works for them. This 9-1 passed a while back, but I'm pretty sure they changed hands. Ooh! Okay. Just 2-on, don't worry. Yeah, that's why I'm not insane rig. It's because I haven't been to Japan yet. I need to, like, get in Japan and, like, drink their water. Like, I need to, like, you know, like, get the matcha tea in my system. Or something. I don't know. Like, is it natto? Is natto the secret to being good at Mahjong? Just gotta eat, like, you know, like distinctly Japanese foods that no foreigner would ever dare touch. Maybe that was my problem all along. What to think of that one? Well, I'm in like a... This is like not a good spot. Good evening, Bronze Dionysus. Sups up. That should make it. And cut the green. Yeah. Be fine here. As long as I keep the white. The white is actually safe to this guy. This is the guy I'm most worried about. It could be representing flush. Tuso, if I get something next to the 5. This whole shape is like really inefficient. This whole one. This is a 1, 2, 3 with a 2, 5, and 8. And 2, 5, and 8 are like kind of redundant with each other. It's mostly just the 5. At this point, yeah, even the 8 doesn't really cover much, huh? Except itself. Guess I'll just take that. Don't need another pair anymore. Hold on. Drink over here. On to Dora. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's get through it. I mean, another thing, right, about like, you know, your own mentality and like tilt and stuff is like things that like you do outside of Mahjong, like outside of the game, will also affect your mentality. Like if you're having like a rough day at work or whatever, or in your relationships, and you come to the game and like, you know, like it's with the expectation that like the game is going to like make yourself like calmer. You know, you're taking your mind off of one thing. But if you take your mind off of one stressful thing and go to another intensely stressful thing because like you're losing all the time, that's yeah, not the best possible situation. No. So that could also happen. Take care of yourself, you know. In that case, it's like I definitely know, you know, I'm an emotional person too, so I definitely go through a lot of stuff like that. Or like my mind is still thinking about something else essentially when I'm playing, and that affects my decision making and affects my ability to like, you know, like focus. And then it affects my ability to play well, and then I lose. What to do here? This is the most efficient. I think I will do that. Because the Itsu is going to be really, really tough with only 1/6 left, so I guess I'll just leave it. This is a pretty close game. I can take any win here. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. So the 6s are walled off. The 7 is not a bad tile to wait on in this case. They're walled off on like both sides. 2 8s, 2 9s out. 7's out there, I believe. Oh god. Does this guy have the Yakuman now? Have I made a huge mistake? Let me put on the Rishi music. Yeah, this will surely make me win. Hmm. 7-mon. This guy could still be waiting on anything. I'm just gonna hope that, if anyone has the red, they already have 3 of them. It's fine. Oof, the past month I've been working 2 jobs because I got an opportunity to do animation work. Says Red Vaporeons. That's cool. Animation work. That's awesome. Master Poho. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's on a completely normal 7-pin weight. It will definitely drop here. Never expect those 7-pin. Itsu actually came? Oh shit, you're right. That's crazy, dude. Oh, he got the Yakuman. Oh no, he didn't get the Yakuman. That's why he was thinking so hard. Okay. I thought that was he was just slow rolling everyone. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, you take that. You like against the Ricci, like you have no idea, like, you know, how good my weight is, like how good my chances are winning. You only know that I'm in Tenpai, and you're going to be in 30-10 if you don't take that. So, yeah. He was probably just like being like, why me? Every time I get a Yakuman, I'm about to get a Yakuman, I get the the Yasume. I get the cheaper win. Oh well. Woe is me. Yeah, really feel that one. I feel that, buddy. Don't think I can disclose anything specific. Makes sense. But, you know, I meant, like, you know, if it's, like, done or something. Whenever it's done. That'd be cool. I guess this. Anyway. Yeah. Pretty cool. What's happening here? Another Tonki? Let's look for something else. Let's look for greener pastures. Okay, there's actually Pinfu there, so it's like a pair of 5, 6, 7. Alright, we did it. Don't worry, we got our Pinfu. Ricci music's still playing because I forgot to change it. This whole streaming thing is really hard. Really hard, guys. You should try it sometime. If you haven't. After this, if I get this win, I'll be in like an okay spot, I guess. Though I won't be in a spot where like I can afford to like not push. Like I still need to push. It's not gonna be like that big of a distance. Just also need to make sure we don't get into like any stupid Hanuman toy along the way. Spin. Not the one we wanted. Yeah, someone has someone could have the White Dragon Dora. So we could end up being in a tough spot if we deal in, but like, come on. We gotta take what we can get here. Like, we could also just deal in, like, just, like, under completely normal circumstances and, you know, and, we just make a perfectly reasonable discard that ends up killing us for some reason. Why not have that happen, but also you have the chance to win yourself before that happens? That's pretty good. Let's do it. 5-8. Checking my stream sniping. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum. Okay. Nah. They're good. Oh, anyway, I think, yeah, someone followed Sally. Sally. Hello. Thank you for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. This is probably 1326. Nice. Yeah, still keep your hopes up, man. Still keep your hopes up. Still plenty of draws left. Really, there were 2, but... Music has Saga vibes. Saga is that's like the RPG, right? If I'm not mistaken. Well, it is like a JRPG, like kind of song. It's from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. It's the Dragon Knight's theme. Okay. I think I'm gonna get more value out of this hand if I just get rid of the white. That one's unfortunate, but I could still fight this pretty easily. If I deal in though, it's 12,000. That would suck. Let's not deal in. Hopefully that's 2 so's unrelated to their weight, and I could cut the 3 so later. That's a really weird situation. I've almost never see the Ipeco shape like become like this, where it's just 3 triplets. But it does mean that I can I could have even transitioned into Tanya there if I wanted to. Whoa. San Anko? Why do I have San Anko? You know what's really funny? If I chi, I could be on a Tonki weight with San Anko, and it's it still counts as a Yaku. Because I have the San Anko already confirmed. I don't need Itsimo to win. Yeah, 3 concealed triplets, San Anko. Really rare Yaku. A lot of time you'll see it for people who miss out on a Yakuman. Missed out on that 4-pin. I went for the maximum tile acceptance because I think Sananko. I could deal in here. Well, I got a hand. It's okay. This guy might not even be in Tenpai. That might be Tenpai. Discard a 6 earlier? What is that? Might be that he has 6. He might have an extra 5 on still. It's probably not this then. It could be the 7 though. It could still be the 7. Tempting. Tempting there. Dom of the 9P. You know what? Going for the Chan-Con would have been hilarious. Watch him do the con right now and I could have won. Oh, fuck. We're pushing. Another possibility is that the 5-6 was they're both Karagiri or something. They're both part of the sequence in his hand. I could believe that. So he's not waiting on the 7. But he could have had also two of each. And if he has the Akka, that makes a lot of sense, but he didn't have the Akka. Still relatively possible. What is it? Yeah. Either he got the tile, he got the 7 or something. Yeah, right away. And then discarded it, or it was a Karagiri. And Karagiri means when you draw a tile and you have the tile in your hand also, you discard the tile in your hand instead of from your draw. So you're kind of like faking out, like changing your hand. Hold on. Let's still keep all the tiles. Anyway. Vincent Dang in Pilot 776. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream over here. This is an easy hand. Yeah, well, easy except I need a pair somewhere. Hoping I get, like, a good one that isn't the 5-5, because if I can get another pair, then I can use this for the 5-6 instead. I can use a Ryeonmen. Relatively dangerous tiles I'm holding on to right now. I should, like, throw the 6 or 4 very soon. Probably the 6 first, since the 4 does contain Dora around it. I'm okay with holding that for a little longer. When you're supposed to Karagiri, so the answer is, like, usually never. So if you Karagiri when your hand is closed, I think you're doing yourself a disservice there, since you're just giving away information in your hand. Like, you're not necessarily giving away your weight, but you are giving away some tiles that could be in your hand, which could make someone's life a little bit easier when they're thinking about, like, you know, like what possible weights you could have. Or like what possible tiles are still in the wall, for example. Yeah, so you shouldn't do it most of the time, but one time you could do it. One time I like to do it is when you're in Dama, when you're in a Dama Tenpai, but like at some point you want to Richi because of some reason. Doing a Tsumugiri Richi, the draw cut Richi, is like pretty weird. Like that just shows everyone that you were in Tenpai for a while, and like you still decided not to Richi for some reason, and that could be a tell. Probably that your hand is like really good. Or is like something like Chitoy where the weight is easily changeable. So yeah, LOL. You could also just do the Sumagiri Richi, but you could also like find the opportunity to Karagiri Richi instead. And if the opportunity is right there, I think Karagiri Richi is better. Just if you got the tile that's in your hand while you're already in Senpai, Richi with the tile that's in your hand. But the main way you should Karagiri is if you're in okay, another way you could Karagiri is if you have an open hand. If you discard anything from your hand, Tadashi, whether it's a Karagiri or not, you kind of like tell your opponents that like anything that they discarded between your last Tadashi and now is now like free for me to like win off. So it kind of like because like you changed your hand, and so the tiles that were safe before now might not be safe, whether because you're in Tenpai now or whether because you changed your weights, either or. So if you're if you have an open hand, it's pretty good to Karagiri every once in a while, even if it gives away information, because it resets like what is safe against your hand. So you keep your opponents guessing, especially like after like, you know, like 2 calls or whatever. You're only around your mail, so yeah, generally you wouldn't want to like put extra suspicion around a tile that like you actually need. And then also One more thing, you should Karagiri when you're like defending, quote unquote, against a Riichi. Hold on. Let's do this one. Toy Toy. I like Toy Toy here. Maybe I'll like, if I can grab an 8 or 7 star or something especially. Yeah, we're still gonna go Toy Toy. Yeah, I want the second place. I could get first even. It's possible. But yeah, Honitsu is also possible. Pawn. Mm-hmm. Feels good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got this. We got this. All right, I'll take it. So 4-pin is no, actually this is just Mongon either way. So a Mongon direct on Shimocha will win. Otherwise I get second. I think I'm okay with that. Oh. Yeah, this hand is great. This hand is awesome. Nice song to walk into my first place. 7-pin right now. Okay, didn't fall for it. Some more. I don't think this is good enough for first though. Even Sumo is yeah, it had to be direct hit. That's okay. GG, nice. Second place. I was also on course to get second place last game before I like just kind of threw it away, so it's just kind of like one of those days, one of those second place days. I'm not complaining. We're ranking up. Anyway. But yeah, so another thing is like if you are defending against a Riichi, you should almost always Karagiri rather than Sumogiri if you have the choice. So if like you have like an 8-pin or something and you draw an 8-pin, you should cut the 8-pin that's in your hand, assuming that the 8-pin is safe. You know, or like reasonably safe. If it's not, if it looks like a push like either way, then it really doesn't matter. But the point is, like, you want to make it look like you're folding when you might not actually be folding. And then, like, you could surprise them later if you end up getting into Tenpai, or if you already have Tenpai. Yeah. You want to, like, give away less information to the opponents that aren't in Riichi. And ironically, that's best via a Karagiri. Because it doesn't look like... It doesn't... Like, you know, it could be that you're folding, but it could also be that you're not. Whereas, yeah. If you're just, like, sumo-gearing all the time, like, against Riichi, no matter what, that kind of just looks like, you know, you're just getting lucky, and, like, you're drawing safe tiles, which, you know, is the case, but you could also just make it look like it's a fold. You know, if you fold, like, a pair of 8s, like, from your hand, when you draw 2 8s, in their Genbutsu, that's pretty convincing. That's a pretty convincing, like, folding kind of look. This hand sucks. I should get rid of the 9-pin or something. Okay, at the very least, it doesn't look like the waiting on a flush, but this could still deal into a Shanpon or something, which would be very unfortunate. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut it. If it deals in, so be it. GG, time to fold? Nah, you don't understand. You underestimate my power. Got the 8. Like, so what? So what? It deals into a Mongon specifically if they have 2 9s. Which could happen. I mean, certainly. But, like, the 8 is also just not a good tile in general. So... keep two heads. 2 pairs. 1 pin again. If you want Chia, go ahead. Doesn't. 2 so is guaranteed safe. 3 so is not against Kamisha, apparently. Oh my god! What the fuck? Well. Well, someone had the Dora pair. It wasn't that guy, though. Oh, that hand was crazy. Junchan, close Junchan with Ipeko and 2 Dora. How? That's insane, bro. Dama Hanaman, yeah. That was a good Dama hand, yeah. It's like a dream Dama hand. Yeah, but it happens. Very instant. Yeah, indeed. So this 1-so is actually just like not very useful to me at all. I guess I'll just cut it right away. This 6-so I could still build another shape and replace this 6-8 or this triple 3-mon 7-pin. You might be wondering why I'm not taking these tiles, and that's because this hand sucks. I don't want to like even bother like calling with this hand. I don't think it's that important. So I'll still wait. I'll still wait on this. Maybe we can get some. Maybe we get something more interesting like Cheeto or something. I don't know. Be Ishan. Sure. This looks better. This looks better already. Now I feel like this is good enough to pawn. Hopefully it won't be too late if that happens. But also like at this point, if someone does call Ricci, I'm pretty confident I could like fold against like anyone. Like this guy, I have the 8-pin that's safe. I have the 3-mon that's safe. The 1-mon is also probably going to be safe. 3-pin is guaranteed as well. In this situation, I think there's no reason not to just play it as safe as possible, right? Mm-hmm. 3-mon comes out, so now it's a Kabe. It's a full wall of 3-mon. 1-mon is even safer now. Okay, 3-mon again. 3-so. East. 9-pin. East and 9-pin. 9-pin first. Don't think it matters. Could have done 3-so actually. I'll do the 1-mon just in case this guy just got his senpai with 3-so. Very extremely unlikely, but wasn't that far off. All right. As smooth as possible there. All right, let's see it. Am I gonna get a Dora this hand? If not, then I think I just fold. Yeah, should have Rishi. Shaking my head. Chasing with Chitoy is like... chasing with Chitoy on like any kind of weight is like... Yeah. Very manly. Very manly Rishi. Oh, I see Biwick is got 10% dominant rate recently. What's my dominant rate? 11? Like 12? It's definitely climbed up. I'm definitely dabbling more often. Sure. Look at the east. Probably should have kept the east actually. Cut the 1-2. This hand, if I get the 3-pin, it's like not even. It's still not even worth trying. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna keep the 2-pin just in case I get a 4. Maybe I get Tanyao. That's still possible. Yeah, no more Yaku Hypon. Yeah, that was a mistake. It's fine. Minus. Huh? No, LOL. You still accept 7S with 5S? No, but you don't get the Ryankan. It's a much weaker shape. So I'm like, I'm like putting out the red carpet, I'm pulling out the red carpet for the 7-so to come in. Ryankan theory is fake, but this is Ryankan around the door. It's different. Surely it's different. Also, your scary Mahjong theory can't hurt me because I can't read. Yeah. Got him. After this 1-so 9-pin. Somehow we're actually still like beyond Shanten, which is pretty insane. Are you a Yu-Gi-Oh player? No, I'm not. I tried out Yu-Gi-Oh for a little bit when Master Duel came out. And then I just decided it wasn't for me. My friends were really into it for a while though, so I definitely gave it a shot. So you can read. Oh shit, you tricked me. No, I can't read. I don't read any of that shit. I just like, people tell me what the cards do. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read. Let's cut the north here. Cliff OS, hello. I'm playing this for months, didn't even realize that there's a different discard animation for hand versus off draw. Yeah, it's very important. Like as you get better in the game. Okay, well, that's just how it goes. Won't cut honor. I have 2 Dora though, so 2 Dora, but like really terrible shapes. We'll just follow the lead. But yeah. I'm biding my time here. I'm not necessarily certain whether I still want to, if I want to push this or not. Not when like all these are like unaccounted for. Six mon, 8 mon. We'll see how my hand is looking after that. Yeah, I wasn't gonna push. All right. Guess I'll stop here. Bring out the 8 mon next. And then... maybe 1-so? 2 mon's actually fine. 2 mon is also 1 chance. Oh, yeah, cut the 2-mon. Do 1-so next. 1-so is also pretty blocked off. So technically this is Ishanten. If I get the 7-pin. Okay. Okay, you know what? Alright. There you go. Just had to cut like all the Manzu though first. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this position. I'm not giving up there. I guess I could have fought that one. It's just like when the weights are like not like great, I feel like it's better to just fold. Nah, we're chilling. I have a you know, we're in desperation mode playlist. I haven't put that on yet. That means we're chilling. You know, we could still like hear the Fire Emblem jazz. Or whatever that is. Hey, man. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Cliff OS. Appreciate it. But this is actually probably going to be Cheat Toy. Could still be a normal hand, maybe. If I get like a 2-5. 2-5, anyone? I'm just gonna cut this 3. 2-5 mon. That could be like a Rion Peiko kind of shape. I'll cut the 4 in that case, then the 7. Probably. Or I have AD saying Suji Toitsu and talking about the 4-7S. Yeah. Looks like it's happening. Don't want to keep the Suji. Wait, is he a believer that like that's good, or is he a believer that you should discard it? Yeah, let's cut that green now. Dum 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 dum. Nice song. Hey Kevin Hausler, what's up? Woke up at 1 a.m. when streaming started. Tried to go back to sleep. Woke up at 3 a.m. No. Welcome back. Hopefully your sleep schedule won't be like too destroyed after this. He's a believer that either the 4 or 7. Okay, we'll come. Yeah, sure. Conventional wisdom is like you cut the 4. You cut the 4 or the 7. Because in a situation where you're going to defend with a cheat toy, you should only keep one of them. Because if you keep both of them, that just makes you inflexible against someone calling Rishi. Guess I'm okay with this. That is your sleep schedule? All right. If it works for you. I mean, certainly I'm kind of in the same boat, actually. I've been like sleeping at like 3 o'clock lately. Like my sleep schedule is like just immediately turned back to shit. Like once I, you know, like it was like momentarily like a normal person after I went to Philly, and then like a couple days later, I just like take a nap, and then boom, we're back to here, back to, you know, sleeping past midnight and all that. Daniel. Best chance of Tanya, maybe. Could have kept the Ryankon though. The shape is awful. If I get the 5 I'll cheat it for sure. Huh. I guess that's okay. That might be better. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this 4-6 now and hope I build all my other sets around the Monsoon Pinzu. There we go. Bomb defused successfully. We're in good shape here. Oh god. Ugh. Fine for the coaching session? Yeah. Yeah, that's still going on, by the way. I'm taking customers if you want to have coaching. Link in the description and the chat. Woo! You know, I don't stream a lot. You know, I don't stream that often. Only like twice. I haven't been twice a week. I haven't been feeling like I need to stream anymore. But taking more students, I think I'm okay with that. You know, it's different. It's a different kind of interaction. It's more personal, you know. I like things when it's more personal. I don't like being like at a large group and like having my voice being like, you know, proportionally smaller. I'm okay with this for now. Still wondering whether he was waiting on a Pinzu yet. South and north? Be waiting on something. Okay, now get rid of this and go for Tanya instead. 345 Sanshouku, by the way, still. Gotta look out for that one. Sucks that this one pin could actually deal in some universe. Should I have cut it before? G. Okay, well, GG. The hand's done. Alright, you can take my 10 pie points. It's alright. How much you need? 1,500? Yeah, sure, pal. You got it. Lame. Do I have anything like super safe? I think 3 months the best I got. Once I was better. Oh well. Deal in! Deal in! Thing about the chi and push. I think this guy just had like went for like a really... He held a lot of honors. He Saki-giried the Dora like real fast. Just didn't have a hand. Okay, this is not the way I thought the 1,500 points would be distributed. Sure. Don't worry about it. Still got plenty of game left. East first. Don't want to hit the east pawn. Get that out of my way. Okay. Sure, sure. I was thinking about like, when will I cut this 8? At some point, this 8 will be like pretty weak. I think it's still useful though right now. I could chi. That's a tough chi. I'm gonna go this way. Still have Sanshoku, still have like Akka for a Mangan. Yeah. Go for the chi. LOL, you do not approve of my play today. Not your style. Yeah, chi. Chi. This is, you know, a very serious situation, you know. Feel like, you know, I want to turn up the jets a little bit. Make sure this guy doesn't get his dealer seed. There you go. SSK Tanya Tudora. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eight so is 3 Han, 5 so is 4 Han. Even if it's the Akka, it doesn't really matter in this case. It's at 300 points. So in that case, I was thinking of Kagiri for a little bit, but my last Hidashi was the Chun, the Red Dragon, so doesn't really matter if I discard from my hand at that point. Okay, we got it, except this guy looks like he's going for the Sosu flush. Have to get this 5-8 before he does. Do not roll the 8S. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I'm gonna take what I can get. And that also works. I would have rather won myself, but overall this was the goal, just to like make sure you get to ice his dealer seat and then continue playing as normal. Yeah, you know, I'm in the mood where I just like, whatever happens, happens, man. Just like let's just play Mahjong. Let's just get the win, get our second place, because just go home with our positive points. Missed the 50-50, unfortunate. Actually, really wasn't a 50-50. I should have kept the red. Right? No, that was cut after I cut. Yeah. Right? Wait. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, you mean third. Yeah. Well, you haven't seen nothing yet. I'm about to make some moves. Ipeko. At some point we cut the 3. The point is looking pretty soon. Sure, let's cut the 3 now. And then probably cut the 2 as well. Hope it doesn't deal into anything stupid. Okay, we could also keep the 2. That's fine by me. In this case, it's 9 so? 6 so's Dora anyway, and Tanyao. Okay. 2 so is not safe to that guy, but 6 mon is. I just hope no one reaches in that time. I cut the second 6 so. 6 mon, I mean. We're good. Ooh. I was also thinking about the chi there, but yeah, good thing didn't deal into anything stupid. Stupid like that. For that hand, I think it would have been better for me to just keep it closed, I think. Go for the Mongun, you know? Alright, see what we get. Knight is still young. Plenty of potential left. I'm definitely gonna cut this 8-9 mon at some point, unless I get the 7 mon like right now. I also don't need all this Dora. Like, I could cut one of the red 5s. I only need to connect with one of them if it's assuming I keep the other 2 Dora. If the 9 pin comes, we're gonna pull in the 9 pin and then cut the 2. Yeah. And force the 3 so it's my pair. Okay. Let's cut the 8 mon first. Connect with one of the Dora and cut the other one. So there's still 3 of them out. Oof! Good thing I cut the 8 mon first, so I have the safe tile though. This is actually a really dangerous situation. 9 mon first. One so is Suji if it comes down to it. It really sucks to fold this kind of hand, but sometimes you can't help it. I'm okay with throwing the Akka. If the last 4-pin so comes out or something. Otherwise, we have 1-2 mon. 1-2 so. 1-2 so. 5 mon is now Nakasuchi. Could still deal in. So you're not in Shimacha's seat. I mean, like, we could like easily switch if I end up dealing it here. Shimacha, the right person. I believe in Nakasuji. Here we go. Inside Suji. 2 and 8. Covered. Is there a world I... I know 7 is also Suji, but... Fuck it. Like, is there any world I cut this 3? Maybe. I might still cut it. Okay, if I chi... Cut the 5. If I palm, then it's definitely have to cut the 3. There's no way around it. No! This pushes Joe over. There's no way I could push this 3. Dude, look at the discards, bro. All of Monsu is out. Well, I missed my Tenpai. There's no way, though. At this point, like, all Peens is just way too dangerous, man. 1-2 so. Yeah, 1 piece also fine. I think at that point it didn't really matter. Who cares? It's Mongon. I'm about to not deal in. I'm not gonna get a Mongon if I die. Shimocha is the one who needs a Mongon. Okay, he was winging a 4-7, okay. Alright. Still in a good spot. Thanks Kami for shifting the wall with their call. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Nice throwing over there. See, you wouldn't have died. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have cut my live Pinzu tile in the when there were only like 5 Suji left. Maybe that was the right call after all. Well, all the 8 mana are gone. So... kind of still need a pair somewhere, so let's cut the south? So keep the west. And do it like this. In a situation where I would prefer having more safe tiles if I can. Pretty awkward. Now I feel like I cut the 1 mon. And then I'll keep the red. But... okay, I got it. I need to build off of something else, so I'll cut the west. Though the play was there for me to like pawn and then Tonki on the west, that's also fine. Okay. Yeah. We're fine, we're fine. Shimo's probably gonna Rishi, unless he has like all the 2-pin. Famous last words. Not the hand I would have liked to see. Aura for value. Anyway, 8-pin in this situation is actually relatively dangerous. Even if it's a Suji. If I cut the 2-pin here and then the 5, like the 5 is clearly like not like a safe tile, you know? Like clearly the 5-pin had something to do with my weight. And the 2-pin was like the last like excess tile I had in my hand. It's also possible I could have finished the Pinzu, but you gotta like put some sus on like the 8-pin here. Yep, 579. Appreciate you not... oh my god. I don't have the Dora. I'm scared. Oh, you know what? I forgot it's the Ricci theme. Forgot the Ricci theme again. Alright, it'll take me a while, alright? Take me a while. Shit. It's Jover, guys. It's Jover. I apologize to all my fans. I'm gonna deal into this Hanuman. Oh, never mind. Let's go. Wanura? We'll take it. I'm now in striking distance of second. Whew. Yeah. That's all I need. In this case, let's just cut the north. But I'll probably just cut the 8. Well, especially if if I get a penchant here, I guess. But I'm still probably just gonna build my other set around the Dora instead. Cut the 4. Cut the 4, then the 2, then the 1. In that order. There it is. If we call the 4-pin, then that's a 3 on hand. Like if somehow we chi the 4-pin. I mean, I guess we could also go for Silent Shoku open. Still, for those 3 on hands, it's not going to be enough. Unless I sumo or it's a direct hit. And yeah, I'm seeing the Kokushi over here. 13 orphans. Well, you never know when you'll have Kokushi, so I guess I'll cut the 1 so like now. Well. Sure. Let's cut the 1 so now. 2-pin 2 so. 9-mon. Alright. It's fine. Oh well. Two P2S. We're safe though. It just didn't work out there. Alright, don't worry about it. Another game. How about that? I'm out of water now. Need to shift focus to Toyman. This Toyman is Sim Tenpai. If I deal into Toyman, I just get 3rd. It's not a big deal. I mean, I guess, like, in the case where, there is the case where, Kamicha, like, wins and then gets a repeat, but if that happens, my chance of getting 2nd is also lower, anyway. So I'd rather, like, in that case, I would rather cut the 9-mon early, and if it deals in, it deals in, but I don't want it to deal into the dealer. Like, that's a much worse scenario. So, and I also don't, want it to deal into Chimocha, which is the absolute worst case scenario. So if it's going to deal into anyone, then I want it to deal into Toyman. Rather than, like, wait, and then the 9-mon can deal into anyone. So, yeah, that's my mentality there. Chimocha is very, very far. He likely needs the last Jun. I mean, you don't know that. You don't know that, and then also, like, it just doesn't matter if I deal into the tournament. It really just doesn't. So I'm going to deal into the person that it doesn't matter, and make the chance of it dealing into anyone else exactly 0. No, you don't understand. That is my 2nd place ambition. That was me playing for 2nd place. If anyone else called Ricci, that 9-mon was fucked. Anyway, that's the last thing I'm going to say about that. You could keep talking about it in What Would You Do or something, if you want to keep the conversation going. We gotta move on. It's a new game. It's new life over here. New hand, new possibilities. Five on 8-mon. We also don't have any triplet hand, unfortunately. Yeah. Remember, just because you can see 3 arms doesn't mean they don't have the 4th. Unfortunate missed win on the 1 pin. But I want the Akka, so we're gonna keep the Akka acceptance, of course. Ben, no thank you. Boom. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I want to go out. Like, I'm thinking of moving closer to the city, so like maybe I'll have opportunity to actually like go out and eat more often. Like the place I live at is just like not walkable like at all. I need to like take like an Uber to like go to the station and stuff, or like take the bus to go to the station. It sucks. So I'd be like much happier to like live in a place where I don't need a car. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm hoping I get something nice because like, it just sucks. Like you know, housing is like really expensive over here too. But maybe it's like, you know, maybe it'll circle back around to being like, at the same time, like no one can afford housing anyway. So they gotta like drop it a little bit, you know, at some point, right? Surely, surely at some point it goes back down. We'll see. I was checking some places that look like they have a lower price. They've been lowering the price. I should have kept that for you, so maybe. Nah, it's fine. I'd rather cut that now. And then cut the 8. I guess I could have also waited for the 7 for like a Tanya. Yeah, it's fine. Suji Tuso, in this case you cut the 1 cut on her, especially since it's not their wind anyway. This is not a very good hand. Forso, then Tuso. I live in a cardboard box behind a McDonald's garbage bin. free housing, free food, free Wi-Fi. Hey, yeah. You don't need like, you know, that good Wi-Fi for Mahjong. It's real nice. Tuso. After this. That's what I was looking for. The 9 pin is completely safe. In fact, it's safer than the North, technically. So I'm going to cut the 9 pin. I have no expectation that any of these Monsu will show up to be safe. Friso is also safe. And then at some point we want to Chi, if we can. Chi the Monsu shapes. So do East first. Like, I can treat this like treat this like a 2-3 and then 4-4. This kind of like a whatchamacallit, Yorinke. Alright, this is Ishanten now. Riso is completely safe. Gets me into 10-5, 5-8, 4-7. Okay, well that one of course gets me into 10-5. Wait, Richie? Why not? Let's Richie, let's go. Here we got this. I got my pan already. Well, now it's a 2-Hu track. Minus 1k? This is the Ipatsu, bro. Watch this. Oh, okay. I didn't get the Ipatsu. Alright, it's fine. It's only minus 1k, guys. If I don't win the next hand. Huh? Ever think of that one? Here we go. Oh, this hand is trash. This hand is... This hand is really bad. Not the worst hand I've ever seen, though. It's just kind of mid. Okay, now it's actually pretty good. Wait, don't count me out just yet. Then we cut the... Yeah, keep the one pin. Once you know it wasn't a great play, I would have done the exact same thing, exactly. Think of the profit margins. I mean, you know, pretty bad, you know, if you count the amount of times you lose. But what if you won, though? Think of the ceiling, bro. Profit ceiling, I mean. I think I'm okay with cutting the Yokai now. Someone's gonna be in Senpai real soon. So, I want to keep the safe tiles. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's Tenpai. Yeah. Hey, I was right. Definitely wasn't gonna throw out the green if that came to me. I would throw out the north and the red first. Okay. What's the north? Yeah, he took my reach stick. GG. It's over. I'll never financially recover for this. I just realized like the Toho music was still on. Oh man. The streaming setup is getting more complicated and I'm not keeping up, man. Not keeping up with the times. I need to like train myself. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train off stream. Whenever I'm gonna do off stream, I'm gonna like train myself to hit my change playlist button. Yeah. And then you'll never see me like not hit my Richie theme music ever again. Might have to write this under miscellaneous fees. Yeah. Maybe I can like put it on my taxes and it'll be okay. I'll get a refund. Seen a Tuhu collab, that'd be so cool. Yeah. Toho already has their own Mahjong thing, so I don't know. I also like Toho's like such a weird thing because it's like a Dojin like thing. It's like an independent, but like it's grown like so big that like it also it just doesn't follow like any of the rules that like you'd expect an independent, you know. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what Tuhu is. We never did see you negative 3 people at that table for one challenge map. I think they changed that one. I think they made that one easier. Oh shit. Oh, I can't take that anyway. Or unless maybe I wasn't imaginative enough. Imaginative. Chi and then cut 9 man? That's pretty bad. But also, this isn't very good either. Oh, I had Sanshoku. Okay, that's what it was. I could have had Sanshoku. The Tanya pivot? This point might be too late. I didn't like the chi. Like, my shapes afterward would have been pretty bad. If I kept like another 5, if I had another 5 instead of an 8, then I might have cheated. But having a straight 8 in that case, just like why even bother? This one's also fine. Well, maybe I was like slightly worried that would have dealt in the same thing. Dealt into something. One so, even if it was like pretty unlikely. That's not something I can cheat. Reach. Here we go. Somehow, some way. We made it. Oh, come on. Come on, Yusaki, you're the Aka 5? You serious? Okay, yeah, he does Sunshoku Chancing. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, either way I could have seen it working out. Luckily with that shape, even if I got the Dora, I could have still like cut the 4-pin to like accept it. Even if I wouldn't get a Ipego or something. Yeah, anyway. So much for that. Never gonna hear that song ever again. West. Toho to Independent Circle to Vocaloid to composing VTuber songs byline has been great to watch. VTuber songs, huh? Like Zun is like making VTuber songs now? Is that what that is? I mean, I can believe it. G-Toy commit right now. Nah. Nah, man. That said... Okay. I'll keep holding on to this stuff. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess well... I actually didn't need it. In hindsight, I should have cut this. Hopefully it doesn't deal in. Hopefully this isn't my hubris. Coming back to bite me. Keeping the 3-mon ended up helping. Now it's 6 blocks. 6 blocks. I don't need all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs. Maybe Cheetoy guy is onto something. Nah. Keep the 8-mon, keep the 9-pin. Cut the 8-mon. This will be fine. Well, keeping the 8-mon has benefit of like if I get the Dora, then I get to keep it. Just shift around. But I also think the 8-mon is just going to be a less enticing tile for me to wait on in the future. Home. Here we go. Ishanten. Oh. Am I in trouble? Alright. I'll cut the... Alright, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it, baby. Let's go. Nah, you gotta believe. You gotta believe, man. They're not waiting on any of the Monzu. The Monzu is totally safe. That's what I believed in. So might as well wait on a 5/8 pin while I'm there. This is my read. Well. Yeah, this is not going to deal in. And then someone else wins anyway. Alright. Good on you. Good on you. Kami-cha. Worked out for me. Oh, shit. Nice. This could be Toy Toy, also. Just keep all the blocks. Pawned. That's like the best possible pawn I could have gotten. And then, we're still going back here? I think it doesn't matter in this case. But the 1-2, so I might cut later, and the 1-2 might be slightly more safe, actually. The reason being is because the 9-so is in my hand, and so that means there's one less chance for this to be an Uradora. Got him. That's the optimization, baby. Still gonna keep it the maximum acceptance, though. Gotta believe in yourself, you know. Aww. On the east, 4-pin or 5-mon. After that, if I build a, ooh. Yeah, let's go for it, man. I have all the Dora. I'm not afraid of anything right now. Watch Dealer Rishi right now and have like Sanchoku or some bullshit. But it's pretty dangerous to keep holding on to this. Probably cut it. Well, I could afford to hold on to it for one more turn. If it deals in, deals in. I've accepted my fate. There we go. Okay, I have Nan and 3 Dora. Potentially 4. South and 3 Dora, 4 Dora. I guess if I get an Akka... Not gonna happen, though. Alright, I see you. I see you with your stupid 3 Han. Your stupid 3 Han, Onitsu. Hello, Umiko. Konnichiwa. Glad you could make it. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. For this hand, I think I want to keep this out, probably, right? Almost thank you for following the channel. And also, I think I missed Kiash7 also following the channel on Twitch. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I want to read more manga again. I've been like, I feel like if I'm going to like waste my time on my phone, I might as well like have it be like, I don't know, like a narrative or something, like characters I can like connect to, rather than like, you know, just like watching like a YouTube short or something. I guess that was like Chi Toy time. Eh. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. This isn't Chi Toy anyway. This is Beyond Peiko. Well, okay. Actually, it really isn't Chi Toy, huh? Here we go. Yes, now this is a hand. This is a hand. Oh my god. Wait a minute. If we get the sumo, that's Sananko also. Tanya, Dora, Toy Toy, and Sananko Sahanuman if we sumo. On Raw, it's just a mangan. You know, manga's also pretty good. Also, we don't want to open con. If we open con, we get rid of our chance to get the Hanuman, but we'll take it. Alright, not too bad. Coming into all last. Cheetoy is never the answer unless you have no answers. It's the answer like when you have like when you need like a Hail Mary on a test and like you don't know what to put, you put like your random letter and your favorite letter is C. That stands for Cheetoy. Yeah. But there I had another letter that I could have written down. I was just like, I think it could be this one actually. This is the correct answer. Yeah. Well, anything else is the correct answer. Cheetoy is not the correct answer. For sure. What's this? Let's keep the Yakai. Weights are really shitty for this one. 8-1 doesn't contribute too much. Sure. Now maybe I could just throw an entire Tanyao in my Pinzu shape. Tanyao and Chinitsu or something. Okay. Yeah, Tanyao. Tanyao's the play for sure. Or just get a 7. Huh. It's actually kind of working out. That poem will be kind of wild. It's like both Tanya with like 3 separate isolated tiles. Like desperately trying to make my last block. It could have worked maybe. But no, I'd have to make 2 blocks out of that. I think just waiting for a 2-mon or 7-pin is actually more reasonable. 7-so. In this case though, this is Tanya Chinitsu. Yeah. Yeah. Throwing 8-9S makes sense also. Well, it's like, it's also a little late for it though. I think at this point I'd rather just keep the weights I have. But if I get anything, it's going to be in the Pinzu. No, I'll wait on like 2-mon or something. What is going on, bro? Three-pin is... There aren't that many 3-pin, though. So that is a problem. Yeah, so this 6-pin could cut at any time. It's like double walled off. It's like a double 1 chance on one side and then like Suji on the other for this guy. Hoping that means something here. Or I could cut it now. I guess I'll cut it now. Just in case it actually means something. Alright, whatever. It's too late for me to change into anything else. Just didn't get anything interesting. What upgrades are you looking at? Like if I get like a pair? Oh, I should have cheated that. Never mind. Oh well. I'm missing out on these because I'm reading the chat. I should stop reading chat. You guys are distracting me. Crazy backseat today. I mean, I don't mind. Alright, we're waiting on the same thing. Nice. Yeah, I would have definitely, I would definitely cheat and like it would have been a different game. Actually, no, the 7th so would come to someone else, right? No, it would actually come to me. That was my tile, right? I would like, that would be my new tile. Like shift everyone. Yeah. So I would have actually drawn that 7th pin. Or 7th so if I would have cheated, yeah. Big miss there. Oh well, we'll take a second. You can't win, but you know, at that point, it was just caked in anyway. Yeah. So my best way of winning that game is to prevent anyone else from winning. That would have been nice. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm thinking of like checking out some manga later. What is this? Maybe it's actually a super cool flush, you know? Or like you know, maybe Yakuman? My base dice Sangen right now, indeed. Not anymore though. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I have 5 Honitsu blocks. Like, I'm gonna get it. And then like there is still a non-zero chance I could get a I could get a Yakuman. Okay, it's gone now. It's gone. It's fine. It's fine. Chi? I want the green? Okay, they wanted the green too. It was like dead in the water. My hopes and dreams for Yakuman. I could also, if I get the 6... Oh, that's like Itsu and Dora. Wait, Honitsu, Itsu, Dora, and East? That's actually a Hanamon. If I get the Dora and the pure straight. Oof. Let's just play safe into this. Won't have to do anything crazy. We already like accept the 3-pin anyway. There it is. Would have been sick to wait on the 3-6. Either side actually gives me a Hanuman, but oh well. In that case, the red also gave me a Hanuman. Just didn't want to deal into Upatsu with a red 5. Alright, I'm getting really sweaty for some reason. Like this... The heating is on like way too high in my room. Oh wait, I just have like... My hand's already finished. Oh, I need a pair. That's what it was, yeah. Good thing I kept the 1. I could get a pair via the 1-4 so if I need it. Or we could get that. So... Yeah, Itsu is a lie. Pure Straight is a lie. We don't need a pure Straight. But I will like this 6-9 Nobutan. I can also, like, get another Dora. Yeah, there's no reason to keep 2 Nobaton. I think that's a little bit too weird. So many shapes. Yeah, too many shapes. I can't hold all these shapes. I can't hold all these 2-sided weights, bro. At some point, though, I have to, like, choose between the Nobaton, the 6-9 2-sided pair weight, or go headless and, like, guarantee Tanyo. I can, like, cut the 9, then bam, bam, bam. I just, like, need to get any pair. Okay, that just completely answers my question. This one. This one's waiting on 7 tiles. This one's also waiting on 7 tiles, but the 2-5-so is better. And the 5-so is also an Aka potential. I'll choose the 5-mon first, just in case I get the Aka 5-mon. If I get the Aka 5-mon, then I'll cut the 3-4. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm going to cut the 4-mon no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to cut it now. I can cut 1 pin into someone's Riichi, and then hopefully they're not waiting on it, and we're good. Pretty good, right? There's actually still a little bit to optimize, and even in hand, that's like otherwise like pretty straightforward, like pretty close to Senpai as this one. Damn it! No! No, don't do it to me like that, bro. Could have waited a couple turns, you know. Could have, you know, had someone Riichi and then like have me draw it, and then. Yeah. It's fine. I have 2 Dora. Guys. Don't forget. Shit, it's still not coming. Why'd you have to have the 2? Bro. If he's way on the 1 pin, it'd be so bad. It'd be so fucking bad. No, can't end like this. Can't end like this. Please. Surely the 1 pin. I mean, it's like only a 2 chance. There's 2 2-pin left. Ugh, no way. Oh my god. That was scary. Nah, I'm counting the 1 pin. And I'm gonna deal in. Yeah. Alright. Good on you. Nice hand. I was determined to deal in there. Because, like, my other option was, like, I cut, like, the 6-7 pin. But, like, at that point, I lose Pinfu, and I'm probably not gonna win. So, I wanted to keep my chances of winning alive as much as possible. 4P deals in without the Ura? Goddamn. Them's the breaks. It got varianced. Did we miss Senpai? No, I don't think so. I didn't notice that we, like, drew a 3 or 6 mon or anything. Like, if we kept the other sequence or something. Oh, wait. No, I think that was fine. Yeah. I don't remember anything particularly special. Okay, I think my headphones were on, like, wrong this entire time, because, like, I feel like a ache on my ears. So the music was, like, wasn't as loud. Couldn't hear this, like, glorious Gawar Plains. Another, like, Toy maybe? Toy Tanyo, I don't mind. Getting rid of the 6, because I have so many pairs that, like, there's no way I'm going to utilize the 6 in any way, shape, or form. I'm also okay with cutting this 1 and keep it just, like, specifically to Tanyo. Meanwhile, I'll like keep the green as like a safe-ish tile. Safer than the 1 anyway. 3 is like still mildly useful. Oof. So we'll keep it. G-Toy. Alright, whatever. 5-So's actually safe. We'll just cut it. There's almost no way he's waiting on Tuso unless he has like Chanta. If he has like Chanta, Sanshoku, Junchan, Sanshoku. If he has an outside hand, then it works. Doesn't feel like it's a pair weight. Pair weight? A Hellwave pair weight? Versus like Naka, like a Dora? I don't know. Alright, I'll just fold. I didn't like this hand anyway. Hope all your games are going better than this one. Well, you know what? Like I could like change the music since like this one's like too calm. I can change the music to be like a little bit more like intense when someone else calls Ricci. Yeah, something like ominous. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Five-Mon is okay. But I think Tuso is probably better. Cut the Tuso. Almost no reason he's gonna wait on Tuso. I mean, I guess it could be Shanpon. You can wait on the triplet wait. Ooh. Tough game so far. Oh, man. Anyone read Akane Banishis recently? Is that still going strong? I haven't read it in a while. Apparently, it's like written by like one of Oda's the One Piece author's assistants. And it's like really cool if you haven't seen it. I'm hoping it gets like an anime at some point. Might get one relatively soon. I don't know. It's been out for a while. It's about a Rakugo. Like a Rakugo performer. Like the daughter of like this Rakugo performer. That like, you know, takes up the art form. It's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check it out if you're looking for like kind of like a performative art sort of story. I gotta go for the news, man. I gotta go for the news. I get my flow back. Yeah, there was that like one Rakugo anime that like everyone was glazing for like a while back. That I didn't watch. But I still remember it. I still remember people talking about it. Like, you can watch it like at a time. Maybe I'll like pick it up. I don't know. Maybe. The only other Rakugo anime was the Joshiraku, which is like not even about Rakugo. It's just this setting. It's like less about Rakugo than K-On! Is about music. Like, K-On! Is not about music. You know, it's not a music anime. But it has musical performances in it. We got into a bad spot here. Cut the one pin. Yeah, Rakugo K-On! I guess that's one way to describe it. We're gonna cheat and we're gonna really push for this Tenpai. Because we have 3 Dora and we don't have any safe tile anyway, so let's just ball. Yeah. Well, K-On! Might be a music anime, but it's not about like good music. If it sounds good, it's like incidental. Just go for pure acceptance. Still need another block here. Okay, finally we get something. Yeah, it's not about good music. It's not. It's just straight up not. Canonically, they're like not very good at music. You know? It was really funny because like I really like K-On! K-On! Is my favorite anime actually. And my friend is like, you know, really big into Osu. So like at some point, you know, it came up where like he was like playing like he wanted to like map out his own like like K-On! Song. No, so we believe in our hand. We believe we're Gransumo. So like yeah, he was like trying to like, you know, map out the notes for like on the screen, like all the circles, you know, in time with the beats and stuff for K-On! For Fua Fua Time, which is like one of the main songs. But in that song in particular, like I don't know about the other K-On! Songs, but in the song that he was trying to map out, the drummer, he noted like how the drummers were like the drum beats were like off, like the drums were like off beat, like, and then I just like laughed because that's just like, yeah, that's intentional. That's part of the appeal. But I'm glad like an actual like person who's like, you know, doing music related shit could like tell me that, like, yes, it is true. The K-Ons are like not the greatest at music. Like Ritsu, the drummer, is like not a great like drummer for like keeping pace. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Alright. I think I got it out of my system. I'm out of water, so like this is gonna be my last game for sure. There we go. I'm okay with the pawn here. Also, oh, that's like Toy Toy? Ugh. Really don't like this because I have to... If I pawn the white, that means I have to get rid of the Dora. I don't think that's worth it. But maybe he's like still going for a hand might still be worth it. Okay. Oh my god. What am I fighting for here? I don't think I could cut that. I know I'm in a bad spot, but I'd be in even more terrible spot if I deal into something like Toy Toy, Honitsu. So I'll respect it this time. I still have my dealership coming up. I'm not going to give up like that on a hand that like is clearly just not good. Oh man. Yeah, you know, the point about K-On! Is, you know, oh. Fuck. Well, maybe this one's okay for me to risk myself now. Because now I can pawn and then at least have a Dora, I guess, or... They could be waiting on the Dora. Anyone could be waiting on the Dora. It's gonna be so sad. Look at that Yakima I could have had. Mahjong Soul. Yeah, I love Imperishable Night. It's my favorite Toho game. Beach. Fucking kill me, bro. You won't? That's what I thought. Let's go, baby. POFV. I don't know what that stands for. Oh man, look at that Yakuman. Still no. It would have been like still like a ways away from the Yakuman. What about the Chanta? What Chanta are you seeing, bro? The one pit's not coming. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, wait. No, it was already pawned. It's fine. Toho 9? Oh, is that the... Was that the Versus one? Am I thinking of the right game? Yeah, oh, yeah. I played that like before I played like Twinkle Star Sprites, which is another like versus like head-to-head bullet hell game. So I'm wondering if I played that like Toho game again, I'd like come to it with a different kind of perspective. I thought it was interesting, but you know, I just quickly moved on. Once I went through like one or two runs. Twinkle Star Sprites fucks? Yeah, baby. I never got to play with anyone, almost. And certainly not with anyone that actually knew how to play the game. But I did get it like on my Switch at some point. Like as like one of the Neo Geo classics or whatever. Try it out. Boom. Looks like I got something. What did I get? How many goodies did I get? 1? Alright, we'll take it. Could have been 3 or something, you know. Alright, I'll have this song keep playing and then we'll switch back to the chill track. Because, yeah, this song's pretty cool. John SD, hello. How's the game going? Not too bad. Not too bad, honestly. Yeah. We haven't gotten a single fourth today. Yeah, although we haven't gotten anything first either. Just been cruising. It's been a pretty chill day. I had some close calls, though. Some close calls where I could have gotten fourth, but we're finding our way out. We stay calm and collected. And make the best place that we can. Alright. Then back to this. I want a Tanyo. I think I prefer having a Yakuhai here. The 2-pin sort of overlaps with the 5-6, just a little bit. This hand's okay. It's not terrible. It's perfectly playable. It's just not going to win any awards. You know, it's not going to be the first attempt by in most cases. And it's not going to be that exciting to win. But, you know, then dealers see, like, you take, like, a hand that could be reasonably fast. If the 4-mon comes out, we're gonna chi. I don't think I'm gonna chi anything else. I still need another block somewhere, so I'm gonna keep the 3-mon 7-so here. I could pawn. Alright, let's pawn. And now, but now it's looking like, okay, yeah. I was gonna discard the 3 mon anyway, because with all the 2 mons mostly out, it's a lot less value. Let's cut the east just in case someone wants the Champon, I guess. Do you have a cold? No, I have asthma. Asthma, yeah. I'll just keep it like this, I guess. I don't know how to say it in Japanese. It's a lung issue. Go big or go home, baby! We didn't get it. We didn't get it, though. Ooh. It's okay. This won't deal in. Perfectly safe. No! It's okay, we could still win, guys. We could still win. All right. You got me. You got me. I mean, the one pin might not deal in, but ah! Oh my god! Woo! That was a close one. That was a close one. It wasn't that expensive, but I gotta keep my points close to my chest. I mean, the comeback could happen at any point. What we're doing? We gotta get back to the game. Hold on, that like caught me off guard. Whew. Yeah, you can't fool me. I can smell a 1-pin weight from a mile away. Don't need the other Yakuai, to be honest, though, that much. Prioritize building some other blocks around the sequences. At some point I want to cut something. Maybe 5-so here? No, I'll keep the 5-so for sure. Okay, here it's definitely just cut the 8s. Although at some point, I have to deal with having this 8-9 here. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with it real quick. I don't have to push. Toyman is the one who has to push. I don't. But if I get a good push, then I'll push. If I pull in the north, I don't have a pair, so it actually doesn't even increase my decrease my Shanten. Alright, we'll cut the green here. Genius of Sephiroth? I don't even know if you're joking. I haven't followed Toho in a long time. I haven't kept up on the like goofy ass naming scheme. I want to give up, but maybe that wasn't the right call here. Maybe I should have just cut the 8-9. It's a fan game? Okay. Good for me. Still doing okay here. Got another safe tile, another 2 safe tiles, 5 mon and 8 mon. Cut the 8 mon then. Fourth place avoidance at its finest. Wish it was in English on the Switch. I actually kind of like. I remember watching like really old like YouTubers, like Let's Play YouTubers, like back before like they didn't even call them Let's Plays, you know, back when they still called them walkthroughs, but like with commentary. Like I remember. Oh God, what the? No way, dude. No way. No way I could cut the 2.5 now. Right? Show me the 2.5. Okay. False. Well, not every YouTuber was saying that though. Nowadays, like, you know, if you do that, you don't call it a walkthrough, you call it a Let's Play, and everyone knows that. You know, this was like it was a cultural shift that happened. Even if, like, you know, it existed. I'm not saying, like, whether it exists or not. I'm saying, like, you know, that's what happened. But yeah, anyway, I remember, like, people, like, playing, like, people, playing like you know, like Toho fan games since like way back then, like early YouTube. I never played one of them though. Like I don't remember Mega Mari. That's one I remember. There were a lot of like side-scrolling like Toho kind of games. Do I care about Sanshogu like that much that I would keep the 6? Let's cut this out. Megamari's so old, yeah. I guess, like, cause I was into Toho, but I guess I wasn't that into Toho, you know. I just really like the music. What's the first BGM in your Sanshogu God short? It might be in the description. If you check the subscription, yeah. Sorry, description, yeah. Yeah, there's the 4, 5, 6 Sancho if you believe hard enough. Could have also done this one, I guess. Or just cut the 9 again. Kept going with maybe the Sanshoku chance. Otherwise it's just ordinary Pinfu. Hold on, what's he gonna discard here? That doesn't bode well for me, this 3-mon. Really don't want to deal into something. Still, are there descriptions for YouTube shorts? Yeah. Yeah, they're like out of the way, so you never actually see them. Oh, this is That is going to be tough for me to discard there. If I cheat, maybe there's a way for me to get back in Tenpai. Wait. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see it. Oh, yeah, this sucks. Apologies in advance for having the song on my playlist. This is a very stressful situation, you know. You gotta have a very, like, tense song. Okay. It's fine. Once I saw that it was Nakasushi, totally fine with it. There's no way this is... He's waiting on the one. Gotta be very, very careful. 8 months safe. If the 2 or 5 mon comes out, by the way, I'm gonna cheat and then cut the 7. Was that it? Oh. I've been pretty surprised that was it. Just like, what'd I miss? Okay, we ended up being that one. I just ended up drawing like too many tiles that I wasn't willing to risk the situation. Alright, this is a hand we could actually play for a second now. Yeah. Yeah, that works. 2-pin or north? Look at the north. Wait, but is there another song on the playlist? You don't like one winged cog? I guess right now it doesn't really fit the mood anymore. This song is awesome, bro. Anyway, hold on. We'll go back to chill playlist now. Okay, how about we get this pawn? I think we actually have some pretty good shapes to like get rid of these penchants and like actually go for a Tanyo. Like for example, I could draw like anything attaching to this 5-mon block and then get like a, you know, a complex wait for a pair. Chi. So even though my hand looks like this, I think like it's actually fine. Cause since I have a triplet, pairing up anything, okay, well, famous last words. But if I pair up anything, I get like increase in Shanten. So like one more pair and then I'm in Tenpai. Working like, you know, and then also this 5 like counts as sort of like sort of like a complex wait for a pair and a floating tile. It's fine. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Alright, well, we have to switch back to a 10 song, so because we gotta make a comeback here. Not terrible hand to try, though. So the good thing about this is that even though they're ahead, like they're in a spot where anyone getting a sumo on a 3-han hand will put them under because they get the Oya Kaori, the dealer payment. So if it's at least 3-han, then it'll be 1,000, 2,000. And the difference between us will be 1,000. They're going to lose 1,000 more. And then I'll be ahead by 100 points. So we can do it. And maybe if someone cooperates, maybe like I can actually like win or something. Well, I just have to go for full acceptance here. They ain't going for 3-on hands. Well, that doesn't mean they're not gonna get one. You know, if they have like a bunch of red 5s and Pinfu, like Mortanyo, like that's all they need. So it's not like, you know, it would have been much better if it was like if the margin was smaller than that, or like, you know, like for like a wider range of hands. But it's not a bad situation. It's not like too terrible. 3-mon, huh? Forso. A lot of stuff near the Forso is actually gone now, so we'll cut that one. We have a sticky Kutsuki Ishanten, so we just want to get anything next to one of our floaters. These are the floaters I think will give us the best weights. There it is. Alright, I just need a telegraph that I'm in Tenpai, I guess. And then maybe someone can Sashiko me. I don't have any Dora. Hey, you wanna... You like your, like your third place? Second place, I mean? I like getting third. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to like really telegraph my weight unless I Karagiri. I need to draw another 4 or 5. Or 2. 2, 4, or 5. Cut 0p if you draw it. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Karagiri the 5 then. Oh no! Easy. Second, third. Like. But we didn't get a 4th, you know, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. Yeah, so that's a climb. That's like getting one first and then like nothing else. I started like 1600-ish. Third by inches, yeah. Like by the smallest possible margin. Well, besides like literally tying and then like getting the tiebreaker. Well, that was fun. Oh god. Again, sorry about the coughs and everything. I swear I'm like getting my insurance and stuff, and then like I'm gonna schedule a doctor's appointment like relatively soon. We'll figure it out. It'll be another while though. Don't you love living in America? I love the American healthcare system too. Alright, well, halfway points. I think that's good. We'll end the stream. Rate someone else. And our journey to Saint, still looking pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm confident, you know. Confident in our future here today. Who's streaming? Looks like Beef McMeat is streaming, but he's been streaming for 3 hours. We'll rate him anyway, I guess. Want to check out Beef McMeat on Twitch? We're rating him. No one's streaming on YouTube, right? I never check if anyone's streaming on YouTube. But if anyone's streaming on YouTube or they want to like suggest like me to redirect also on YouTube, I could also just do that. It's just like annoying to like look up. So there's like barely anyone doing it on YouTube, so I just don't even bother. But yeah, well, Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Appreciate it. Bye.